Hello and good morning from We Are on a Break, and today is a Sunday and I'm walking from Manhattan Beach to Hermosa Beach just like I did last time, and I'm very excited to be back here in this place and everything feels so nice. It's a new day and let's begin this adventure. Hello and once again welcome back to We Are on a Break. I'm back with another video from my US series, and this one's a little longer because I'll be covering everything I did in Los Angeles during my vacation. So grab a coffee, snack, whatever fits, sit back and let's dive right in. Like I said in my intro video, today I'm going on a 10k beachside walk from Manhattan Beach to Hermosa Beach, and the weather was a little bit gloomy, but that didn't stop me, and I had a leg injury which made the walk a little bit tougher, but I had the motivation because you know why? At Hermosa Beach there's one of my favorite taco spots in Los Angeles, and I knew those tacos would be the perfect reward for my 10k walk. So let's go. And ta-da! We're finally in the heart of Hermosa Beach, and look, after walking a few steps ahead, there is Quesados right there. Honestly, I was already drooling just thinking about the food there, and I ordered the taco platter, a tamale with egg and a shrimp taco, and everything was so delicious. So if you have never tried tamales before or you don't know what a tamale is, so this tamale, the texture actually reminded me of a South Indian idli, our idlis, except tamales come with savory fillings inside. It can be chicken, pork, beef, anything. So such a perfect reward after that long walk. Hello, I'm a huge fan of the show Modern Family, and right now we actually have the opportunity and go and see the houses which are in the show, and I'm super excited because Modern Family has been my favorite show ever since I've watched it. I love it more than Friends, yes that's right, and I'm super excited to go. Let's go! So the Modern Family houses, they are all private residences, so you can only spot them while driving through, and the neighborhood itself is super bougie, and if you are a fan of the show, you'll even notice the famous stop sign that Claire Dunphy fought for.
Hey, look here. Happy?
To experience a classic LA vibe, I booked a rooftop movie night in Hollywood, and guess what the film was? It was La La Land. I was so excited for it that I even showed up in a yellow dress, and it felt like stepping right into the movie. The movie was at Hollywood Broadway Hotel, and we just got there early to make sure that we would secure a good spot, and while we were waiting we decided that let's go for a stroll along the Hollywood Boulevard. So where I spotted some of the Walk of Fame of stars like Shakira, Adam Sandler. Me and my crew member, we love Adam Sandler and we love his movies, and we are his huge fans. And also my absolute favorite Jennifer Aniston, well known for playing Rachel in Friends, and Fleetwood Mac, one of also my favorite bands, and so many more. It's such a fun walk, and it was such a fun walk, and honestly it made the whole Hollywood vibe even more special before the movie even started. Oh, Watching La La Land while the sun was setting over Los Angeles was honestly the perfect vacation plan, and I am so glad that I included this in my trip. If you are ever in LA during the summer, don't miss out on an open air rooftop movie at sunset. It's such a magical experience and definitely one of those memories you will never forget. I'm in Zacatecas. So last time I was here, I loved the food so much that I came back here again. And the people here are so nice and the food is amazing. So let me show you. Like I mentioned earlier, Zacatecas is a small Mexican spot in Hothon area in LA. And wow, the food here is amazing. And they even refill the nachos, which I loved. And we ordered tamales, shrimp taco, which is also called governor, al pastor, which is pork, a burrito, and of course horchata to go with it. Everything was delicious, and honestly this is one of those places I'd definitely come back to when I'm in LA next time. And that evening I got ready to go watch a sunset at Long Beach. So we were driving towards Long Beach for an evening sunset ride. First we were crossing the iconic Vincent Thomas Bridge, the green suspension bridge that you see here that has been a landmark of Los Angeles since the 1960s. And just ahead, that striking A-shaped structure is the Gerald Desmond Bridge, also known as the Long Beach International Gateway, which was opened in 2020. So it's one of the tallest cable-stayed bridges in the US, and it's absolutely stunning to drive across this. And the next evening, I got to experience amazing Korean barbecue. All thanks to dear Sarah and Vijay auntie for taking us. It was actually my first time trying Korean barbecue, and I absolutely loved both the experience and the company. Sarah, by the way, is a wonderful violinist, and so make sure to check out her video. I've added the link above. By this time, it had already been a week since I arrived in the US, and on this day I decided to go for a cycle ride from the famous Venice beach all the way to Santa Monica. I love cycling, and I knew riding along the coastline would be such a nice experience, so I wanted to try this out. Venice Beach was super colorful and lively, and that's where I found a bicycle rental. So it costed me around 30 euros for a day, and the cool thing is that you can also return the bike to any of their rental spots along the way, or just bring it back to the same place. It isn't just 30 euros, so there's also a small 5 euro return fee for the bike, but honestly together 35 euros. I found that the prices to be quite expensive, but then again this is the US and almost everything here feels pricier compared to Europe. And as you can see, I took off with my cute bicycle to explore Venice Beach all the way to Santa Monica. So the ride was beautiful, but oh my god, the heat was intense, around 30 degrees, and I felt like I was getting cooked under the sun. But still, with the ocean breeze and the stunning views along the coast, it was totally worth pushing through the heat.
seek and I find. I wine and dine with my fine dime, big behind, beautiful
So after
smile.
spending half the day cycling along the beautiful coastline, I headed back to my room. So the ride from Venice to Santa Monica was only about 5 kilometers. It wasn't that long. But the next time I'm here, I definitely want to try this out. This Brody bike trail, which stretches about like 35 kilometers long, and it is on my bucket list. And after this day, that evening, I went to Hermosa Beach, one of my absolute favorite beaches in LA, to catch the sunset. California is called the Golden State, and honestly, no trip here feels complete without watching the sun go down over the ocean. Hermosa has been featured in many movies, including the famous La La Land. Ryan Gosling's famous jazz scene was filmed right here at this very iconic lighthouse cafe. The door was open. I was sleeping, right? And the next day we headed to the Grand Central Market. The last time I was here, I really wanted to eat at Sarita's Pupuseria, the spot where Mia and Sebastian from the movie La La Land had their first date. And this time I finally got to tick it off my bucket list. So I was so excited to try the food. But I also grabbed a tender coconut water that looked super refreshing. And being from Mangalore, I've been craving for fresh bonda for nearly like 6 years now, but this one turned out to be frozen, and here's my reaction. And these are pupusas, a traditional Salvadorian dish, thick corn tortillas stuffed with fillings like cheese, beans or meat, and usually served with pickled cabbage on the side. It's pupusa, what I'm eating, it's amazing.
Carne asada, which is beef.
Carne asada, which is beef.
Pork, cheese and beans.
Pork, cheese and beans, and Camaroni, shrimps, amazing. Wow, so good, so good. That's the cabbage salad. I've been eating a lot of tacos recently, so I don't want to try tacos here, but something special. I'm so hungry. I ordered empanadas. I guess it's a South American dishes. These are like fried pockets, as you can see. Reminds me of Christmas sweets. So one is a sweet one and another one is filled with meat. That I took the chicken one. So let's see.
You took the beef one?
No.
Chicken.
Chicken, yes. Salsa verde. It's one of their best sellers.
Good. Yeah. The best-selling one, so I guess this is good.
Looks nice, but this is the famous lobster roll. So they have this lobster meat stuffed in between this. So, and they also told me that the lobster is cooked in a lot of butter, and they also add butter on the bread. But I told them not to add too much butter. But I can still see, look. But I'll taste. The lobster meat is so good, but the bread, I feel it's little expensive for the price. And just like that, I spent the entire day at Grand Central Market tasting all kinds of delicacies, and everything was delicious. But honestly, the pupusa takes the number one spot for me. So the lobster roll, I felt that was way too pricey and definitely not worth it for a second try. After the market, I took some time to stroll and drive around downtown LA, soaking in the vibe of the city one last time before I leave the US. I've always loved the energy of downtown, busy streets like tall buildings, and that mix of old and modern architecture that makes LA so unique. That evening, we wrapped up the day with an amazing poolside seafood dinner at our stay. The spread was fantastic, like grilled fish, calamari, and more. I don't eat grilled fish, but my crew member loves fish. But the highlight was, for me, was the coconut shrimp. So perfectly crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, and also it was served with a creamy coconut dip that tied it all together. And every bite felt like the perfect ending to my vacation. And as delicious as it was, I couldn't help but feel so sad that my 2-week LA trip was finally coming to an end and I was flying out the next day. Just like that, I left LA with a bag full of charms, stickers, souvenirs, and most importantly, a lifetime of memories. This trip was so special and every moment will stay with me. While I was in LA, I practically lived at Starbucks, like I had drinks almost every day. But hey, holidays are for enjoying yourself, right? And also, holiday calories doesn't really count, right? So the journey back home was long, like about 13 hours from LA to Munich, and after landing I hopped on a train and finally made it back to home to Austria also. So tired, jet lagged, but my heart is so full. And that's all for this vlog. Thank you so much for watching and for being patient with my long stories. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and it really helps me to keep making more travel stories. And I'd like to hear from you in the comments. So until next time and my next adventure, take care, stay blessed, and ciao.